Hello guys, we are back again with another set of questions for you so that you can interview easily and you can move forward for your career.
Yes, this is another common interview question for you, and where we will be sharing our experiences as well as framework that will help you to win your interview session. So let's start our today's common interview questions and tips and everything regarding another common interview question. So thank you so much guys for having us as your career counseling partner. So let's start.
So guys, today we are going to answer you about where you see yourself in next 5 years. We'll give you answers, relative tips and tricks for how to answer these kind of questions in your next interview.
Alright, today's question is, where do you see yourself in next 5 years? Yes, it's more about the future, right? So first let's understand why employer or interviewer ask this question. Because interviewer always want to know about your personal goal, whether your personal goal will be matched with organizational goal or not. This is very important. If your personal goal is quite different than organizational goal, there won't be right fit. There won't be right match between the job goal and your personal goal. So this question always asked by interviewer because they want to understand where your goal will match to the organizational goal or not. When we are talking about organizational goal and your personal goal could be more learning, more return to the company, or specific that you want to do in your next role in terms of your career path, rather than the titles that you want to get. Because without contributing to the organization, without learning, without achieving your career path's specific goals, you won't be able to get your title that you are expecting in future. That's why employer always asks this question to understand your individual goal, whether that goal will help to the organizational goal, whether that goal will match or support to the organizational goal. That's a very important and a tricky question to answer. So that we have come up with certain interview preparation framework which will help you directly or indirectly to prepare for this question. This seems to be very easy. Where do you want to see next 5 years? It sounds like we can easily answer, because after 5 years definitely I will be in manager position. Position doesn't come easily. It comes with your hard work, your continuous learning effort, and the return that you give to the organization by understanding organizational goal as well as personal goal. That's how a position comes. So don't focus on specific titles, so that interviewer will understand that you are not just focused about your titles. You are more into the return, you are more into the math, you are more serious about the learning and return to the company and all. So guys, before answering this question, please consider the framework that we will discuss today.
So, discussing about the framework of these kind of questions, we'll give you 3 different frameworks for this question. What you see yourself in next 5 years. The first framework would be break the time into chunks. The interviewer will always be asking about what you see yourself in next 5 years, but you can always break those 5 years into different chunks. A year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years chunks, where you can see yourself contributing something to the company. like in the first 2 years I will be accomplishing these kind of tasks within the job title you are applying for. Similarly, in the next 3 years I will be achieving these kind of tasks for the same job. So you must try to break the time frame of 5 years into different chunks so that your interviewer will be more impressed with what you are trying to accomplish being in the company.
Yes. Next, let's talk about next point, right? Next framework, which is talk about your goal how your goal will help them, right? After giving the description about your overall framework in overall tenure in a chunk, give your answer with how your overall tenure or your personal goal will help the organization. So while answering this question, please paint a vivid picture of your entire goal and entire value that you will bring to the table when answering this question. What I mean is, when you answer the questions, you will bring to the table as a result, as a development. That could be development of different task, different project, different framework. And another most important thing is, while painting vivid picture of your entire goal, please don't forget to link that vivid picture of your personal goal with organizational goal, right? So in that particular 3 to 5, when you are answering down the line of 5 years, first 2 years what you are going to achieve and what kind of value you will be bringing to the table, right? And next 3 years what you will be doing to achieve your personal goal as well as organizational goal. So after breaking that 5 years into chunk, you will definitely link that 5 years chunk with different picture of your value that you will be bringing to the table. So always focus on the value that you will bring to the organization or to the table. What I mean is to the job role that you will be offering. So don't forget about it. Talk about your personal goal, how your personal goal will help organization to grow their organization goal, right? Okay. What about next?
So you should also avoid talking about the job titles, because you might not know what kind of job structure the organization has. So you must avoid talking about job titles. Rather, you must focus on how you can help them build the organization to a greater extent. Rather, you can also make your time into chunks and also deliver your goals, how you are going to accomplish those goals in those time, rather than focusing on certain job titles. For example, if you are interviewed asking where do you see yourself in next 5 years, you must never say about I want to be in a certain position, because it is always variable as per the organizational roles.
Yes, that's all. As my colleagues said, like, don't be very direct to the titles, and don't seems to be very pre-assumption kind of behavior, and don't be very desperate about the position. Position always comes with the hard work, dedication, the return that you give, and the way you improving your skills. There are a lot of things that are related to positions. So don't focus on positions and titles. Always focus on your skills, the return that you will give, and your personal goals that are very matched with the organization goals, and your personal goal definitely will bring the result kind of things should be shared with your interviewer. So guys, don't forget that 3 basic frameworks while preparing for this question. First is break the time into different small chunks. Always talk about how your goal will help them. And third is avoid talking about positions and titles that you want in the future. You can always talk about your position after you get hired with your supervisors, with your colleagues, and maybe during appraisal group. You can always talk about these things. So don't be desperate about the titles.
So guys, again today also we have come up with sample answer. Today I am going to answer the question, where do you see yourself in next 5 years? The answer I am going to give today is answered by brand marketing manager professional. So the answer goes like this. In 5 years time, I see myself advancing to an executive level role, leading the border market function or leading the company's effort to be a digital first brand. That being said, I have always seen myself as a business leader first, marketer second, and in order to be a well-rounded business leader and given the global nature of the company, I would like to do an international or national level assignment within the next 2 or 3 years, ideally in South Asia. My experience and expertise to date have been South Asia centric, and I would like to garner the experience of working in a different culture with different consumers and unique business challenges. Nepal and India have different go-to-market business models. Higher price sensitivity, smaller pack size, all of which requires a different approach, and I would like to learn, grow and add value to this important region. This will give me an invaluable experience on the different facets of the businesses and make me a better marketing leader of the company. So this we can see in this sample answer that the brand marketing manager professional has divided his years of next 5 years into different chunks, and also given a valuable input to the company and how he can improvise on the current situation of the company by exploring different regions and different markets.
Okay, and now we have already discussed about the framework and the sample answer, very important part of the session. And you all know that why normally interviewer asks this question, and second, how to frame this question's answer. Third is sample answer given by the marketing professional, which is very nice answer, I think. Now, why do you think this answer worked well? This is the question. Why we are saying this answer could be the best answer? This could be the best sample. Because if you go through the answer again, you can see that candidate had done lot of homework about company. What role is all about? What sort of business that company is doing? Is it in South Asia or in the global market, and where? So accordingly, he is showing his interest. What sort of value he can bring to the table, kind of things is clearly shown. That's why he can. This answer can be taken as the best answer, or maybe sample answer that we can consider for next interview. Another is candidate is not just looking for a job; he is looking for a career. How he is showing that he had divided that 5 years into different chunks. After that, within that 5 years, how he would like to grow as a professional. First, he said like he would like to work for that role within the given premises or given job. After that, he would like to explore beyond the job or beyond the territory, so that he can grow as a professional, as a business leaders in the future. That's why he doesn't look like he is desperate about the position. He said like he is going to grow himself as well as company. Like 2 to 3 years I'll be doing this. After that I would like to explore more about this position in the South Asian region. He is not just talking about India and Nepal. He is also talking about South Asian region where he can grow as a leader or he can explore the market opportunities. So guys, while preparing this kind of question, please don't forget these kind of basic things that you always don't focus on the specific positions and titles. Rather than that, you have to give your focus towards the learning value that you bring to the table and the organizational goals and your personal goal, how they will go together.
Okay, so guys, as always, we have come up with 3 final tips for you to ace your interview. So, among the 3 final tips, the first one is
always focus on what you can give to the company, because before getting, we should always offer something. If you are offering something, definitely you'll get return out of it. So if you are not offering anything first, and then you won't get anything out of it because you are not offering anything. So while answering this question, as we said, don't focus on title or don't focus on what you will be getting. First, always focus on what you can offer to the company or to the role, how you will get most out of it, and how you'll be able to add value to the company by joining that particular company. So this is the first tip, so that we would like to suggest you to tell your interviewer.
Secondly, you must never bring the specific job title that you want to move into, but rather focus on what you can do to improve the company's business, or as my colleague said, you can always show them what you can give them, what you can give them to improve their weaknesses. So similarly, the third
is don't talk about the overall business scenario or other companies or other role that you were into. Just talk about that particular specific role and company that you are applying for, because interviewer asking about the total career tenure within that company, not beyond that company, or not about your previous role. So if you get hired within that five years, where will you be as a professional, as a career seeker, not as a position seeker or certain title seeker? As a professional, where do you want to be? So always try to focus on the role, that specific role and company. So don't think about beyond that, because that's your one personal thing. When you are thinking about the beyond that is when you don't get anything from this company, or when you don't able to produce any results. So always be focused on that particular job role and company. So these are the 3 tips, important tips for you guys, and we are always saying that please don't forget to consider these 3 tips, and always review our sample answer and go through the sample answer and the framework that we have suggested while preparing this sort of questions. And we always would like to help you people, and we don't get anything out of it. That's basically free of cost for all of you. So please go through this content. We are sure about it. This will definitely help you, not 100%, but somehow you will get benefited out of it.
You will always be improving more and more. You must always have persistence to improve more. Watching this video, you can obviously improve yourself for your next interview. So guys, as always, don't forget to like, share and subscribe this channel so that you support us and we can grow together with you. You can ace your interview and we can also grow along with you.
Thank you so much. Wait for our next common interview question.
Yeah.
We'll come up with another common interview question, a question which will definitely again help you to ace your answer.
Yeah. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Best of luck.